right, so this week you're going to be learning about key words, and these are words that are super important because these are the words that make you, well, they help you remember your sentences and they help you write your sentences because all the words that you're making on your little pre-writing hamburger pieces are key words. And next week, hopefully, we're going to start making our sentences in our stories. So, keywords. Keywords are the most important words in a sentence. This is usually 2 or 3 words that will help you remember what the sentence is about. And if you took these words away, then the whole sentence would be changed. So these are going to be words that make the sentence what it is. So let's look at this one. It took the men all day to climb the huge mountain. Now, these very important words are usually nouns and verbs, because usually when you have a sentence, you need to know who's doing stuff, what they're doing, and what they're doing it to. So those are what we're going to look for. So in this one, what is this? Who's doing something in this sentence? What's this sentence about? If you said men, then you're correct. It's about the men. It took the men all day to climb the huge mountain. So now what are the men doing? What action are they taking? Right, they're climbing. Took them all day to climb the huge mountain. Now, men climbing what? We need another noun. Mountain. Correct. The men climb the huge mountain. So we have our men, climb, and mountain. So this one, the verb is very important because if we don't have that verb, what else could they do to this mountain? Took the men all day to find the huge mountain. They could be blowing the mountain up. They could be mining in the mountain. There's all kinds of things. So we really need to know that this is the verb that's happening. This is the action they're taking because there's lots of other actions that they could be taking on the mountain. So let's take these and we're going to now make a sentence from them. We're going to make a new sentence. So sometimes you have a sentence and you got to find your keywords from it. And sometimes you have keywords and you got to make a sentence from it. So here's a sentence. It's a different one. It says 2 men planned an all-day trip to climb the huge mountain. All right, so we have all of these extra words here that filled in between our keywords to make our full sentence. So let's try a different one. How about this? A couple of men did what? Spent all day trying to climb the huge mountain. We still kept our original keywords and we added all of this extra in here, all these extra words to make our full sentence. So let's try a different one. Here's 3 keywords. You notice something about this? There's no verb. All right, we have fruit. That's not an action. Table's not an action. And rotten is not an action. So there's no verb in here. Let's see what we can do with this. We have our fruit, we have a table, and we have rotten. Let's see if we can make one sentence. Here's a very simple sentence. It says, the fruit on the table was rotten. Now, do you see any super important verbs in here? No. Was rotten. Was is not a really important verb, so it's not really key in this sentence. So it's not a key word. But table is a key word because that fruit could be anywhere, right? Fruit doesn't do a lot. It doesn't sing, it doesn't dance. So this verb is not going to change. The fruit's not gonna stand up and do a performance. And it's not going to walk away. Fruit just sits. It is, or it was, or it will be. It's just a simple little verb like that. So the fruit on the table was rotten. So we're gonna make this a little bit better of a sentence because this is kind of a puny sentence. So let's see if we can add some stuff to it. All of the fruit, so So we added all of that set on the table. We added that. Was completely rotten. So this is a nice full sentence. So just adding a few words helped it out a lot. So let's look at our worksheets. You have two worksheets here. One of them is you have keywords first and you have to make a sentence, and the other one goes backwards. You get a sentence and you have to make keywords. So let's come over here and I'm going to do the first one with you. If you don't have these out yet, go ahead and pause the video and get them, and then we'll do this together. Okay, so here is our three keywords: cat, ran, and dog. Now we have a verb. So we have a noun, verb, and a noun. So this one's going to be pretty easy. We have to keep these in order. Directions say, be sure to keep the keywords in order as you form them into a sentence. So keep them in order. Start with cat. So let's say the big cat, or you could just say the cat, or the fluffy cat, or the white cat. You can describe the cat however you want. Or you can just say the. So the big cat does what? What's our action? Ran. So I'm going to put suddenly ran. You could put just ran, or you could put quickly ran. And then we need our last part, dog. So I'm going to put after the dog. I'm going to make my cat chase the dog because I have a cool cat. But if your cat's not as cool as mine, it can run from the dog. So you can put whatever you want here. And we're going to make our whole sentence. And we have 1, 2, 3 keywords, just like we have here. And they're all in the right order. So let's look over here and we'll do the first one from on this side. Now this one says you have to circle the keywords in this sentence and then you have to write them here. So let's find our 3 keywords. So what's this sentence about? My mother baked me a plate of cookies for Christmas. It'll be that time soon, won't it? And we'll have some cookies. So what's this about? If you said mother, you're correct. This is about mother. My mother baked me a plate of cookies for Christmas. Now, what did she do? Let's see if there's an important verb here. Because like was, is, are, those aren't super important verbs. Let's see. So baked, if you said baked, you're correct. She baked. Now, what does she bake? Is there another verb, another noun over here that's really important? If you said cookies, you are correct. She baked cookies. She didn't bake a plate, and she didn't bake Christmas, even though it might smell like Christmas. She baked cookies. Now, this one is the best choice, right? Now, there are other things you can pick, but they're not going to be the best choices because this one has who did it, what they did, and what they're doing it to, right? But we'll look at these really quick and we'll see why the other options are not the best options. And then we'll go back to this and finish writing. Okay, so let's look at some other things. This one is not so good. Mother baked Christmas. Well, she didn't bake Christmas. But what's this missing? Very important information is missing. What she baked? Cookies. We don't know. Okay, so let's try another one. How about mother cookies and Christmas? What's missing from this one? Some very key information is missing. Yeah, what she baked, right? So this one's not really that good either. So let's try another one. Mother baked plate. Well, I'm not eating at her house that day because I don't want to eat a plate. What's this one missing? Cookies. It's missing cookies. All right, let's try one more. Baked plate cookies. What's this missing? Mother. Right, we don't know who's doing the baking, right? So none of those are really good, so we're going to go back to this one. Mother baked cookies, okay? That tells us who's doing it, what they're doing, and what they're doing it to. So let's write mother here, baked here, and cookies. Mother baked cookies. All right. So number 2, when you move down here, I'll help you get started on this one. The trip to the park was ruined because of the rain. Man. Okay, so what is this about? What is the noun that this whole sentence is kind of about? What's the subject here? Trip. The trip to the park was ruined because of the rain. So trip is very important because that's what this whole sentence is about. If we don't have that as our keyword, we wouldn't know what was ruined because of the rain, right? We would have no idea. So trip is your first part. You finish the rest, see if there's an important verb or not. If there is a very important verb, then you might want to have that on there. If it's not a very important verb, then you can just pick another noun. So go ahead and finish this side, and then remember to do your creative journaling. This week you're going to draw the book cover, so you have to have a title on it, and you're going to draw a picture on the cover. But these are silly books, really silly books. So you have to pick from one of the options that's on the page. And whichever one you picked, that's the title you have to make up, and you have to make up a picture to go with it. So I can't wait to see what you pick next week, and I'll see y'all Tuesday. Bye.